2016 MDX is a wonderful vehicle. Got the great power, 290 horsepower, smooth. Now it has a 9-speed transmission with push-button drive, so you can put things in the center console or not have anything in your way there. But they've made a few changes. It's just always been a great car. Gas mileage is fantastic now too, which has always been. But I love the car because of the features, the ride, the quietness now. It's quieter than it's ever been. It's smooth, it's powerful, it's functional. All the seats lay down flat in the back, so you have plenty of room to store things. Good room for kids, 7-passenger seating. So you have that function that you can put the kids in the back and have your gear and go go wherever you want to go to. But it is definitely a wonderful vehicle. Actually, the largest selling third-row passenger vehicle in America right now. So it's done very well. Safety crash test ratings are the highest. They're basically off the charts. That they're so good. People compare the MDX to some other cars, some other vehicles, and it's really hard to find a vehicle in this price category that's going to match the feature for feature what the MDX has. But the power, the smoothness, the new July headlights are amazing. We just talked a little bit about those to give you that good vision. This casts a white light over a broader area, and the focus is amazing too. But it's now 3.5, 290 horsepower with great gas mileage. But one of the things I like about it is the fun factor. This car gives you a lot of fun. Handling and control is amazing. All the safety features in the car are utmost. Well, people have different hot buttons, we say, or different things that they're interested in. The MDX does a lot of things very well. Really, the most important thing to me is have people safe in the car, because the safety is to me, it's the most important thing that you can find in a vehicle. I feel good about selling Acuras because I know they are a very safe vehicle. I want my family safe in the car. I want the people I sell a car to be safe also in the vehicle that they buy or purchase from me. And I think the Acura MDX is a good choice because of that. Starting with the base package, this still gives you a lot of great standard features, AM, FM, XM, so some nice things. They come standard in the base model, even with the nice Michelin tires. The new body style gives you a nice low resistance for airflow. So the air goes over the car and gives you the great gas mileage. But fun to drive, LED headlights, side marker lights, and the new LED tail lights too, which are nice too. Push button start, keyless entry is also standard, so you can just lock the car by pushing the button, or enter the car by sticking your hand in. It'll set your personal settings, your memory seat positions, your radio stations, your climate control settings, personal settings, your steering wheel position, because it's something that also it remembers too. But nice car, fun to drive, very smooth, quiet, comfortable, easy to get in and out of. Access is very nice, but good room. You know, I've had people all the way from single person that I had in this morning that bought 2 MDXs from me that totally loves the car, a single person. But I've had large families too that have kids and dogs and friends that go with them on trips, that kind of thing, that like to have the extra room to be comfortable in the car. And to go up in the mountains, to take a trip across state, that kind of thing. So they are very functional, very, very smooth, nice, easy to drive. Has what they call like an integrated dynamic system, so you can change the feel of the steering a little bit. If you like more of a comfortable steering, easy to steer, or if you like a more, a little bit firmer steering, you can change that setting. So you have those options. Acura does a lot of great things in the new MDX. Just the way the buttons and switches are laid out in the car. The roller button is one of the things I really enjoy, because you can just turn up or down the stereo right here. You can also turn this button sideways to change your channels, to go through the channels. So you also have your source button, so go AM, FM, XM. If you have the tech package, you also have your hard drive, so you can play music from your hard drive. Your iPod, Siri is also included with that package, and you have AHA now. Pandora, so you can play music through Pandora. It's going to show your artwork on your screen from the Pandora through your iTunes too. So some nice things. But I like the ride and drive, the leather steering wheel, the comfort, the feel of the feel of the road is really nice in this car. Very quiet, smooth, nice, very controllable. I've had people tell me that after they've driven the MDX, it feels really solid, really controllable, really functional, and they feel very safe in this car. When people first drive the MDX, they usually fall in love with it just because it's a nice, easy to drive vehicle, very tight turning radius. You can take it out, park it easily in the parking lot. A lot of ladies like it because it will park easily without much effort, which is nice. Some of the vehicles don't turn so sharp, and that makes it more difficult to park the car in a parking lot in the real world situations. CD player, CD burner, you just stick a CD in and it's going to save it in the hard drive. Then you can play your music at a later time. So you can have a large collection of music with you when you go on a trip. So you're going to have your whole CD collection with you, which is something that I've done in the past myself when I've taken trips. But it's just nice that you can have a lot of different music, a lot of different choices. The navigation is now better than it's ever been. You can actually stream an address in just by saying the whole name of the address you want to go to now. Before it was more of a complicated system that you had to use several steps to find a location. Now you can just do it by one command, just saying the name of the address, which is nice too. Acura actually has the next generation technology for the safety, what they call advanced compatibility engineering. It's the way the body structure is made for the car to not only keep yourself safe in an accident, but say you run into somebody else, so your car doesn't intrude into their car so easily. It also has the next generation of metals, hardened steel, so nobody will intrude into your car if you get T-boned in the car, which we see all the time happening, in traffic-related accidents. People get ran into in the side, in the front. Offset crash test ratings are very good. The Acura MDX now has a left knee airbag to help the driver stay safe in an accident, onside accident, which is also very common. People say, well, a head-on collision is probably one of the worst, but offset crashes will definitely cause a hurting on you too. And without a safe vehicle, they can cause major trauma to your body. To access the third row seating, you just push the button. So the seat pulls forward, and kids can jump in the back. You can get everybody in and out really easily, which is nice too. Also tilt back at an angle to give you a more reclined angle. Nice bolster on the side of the seats. Center console with cup holders. Rear climate control in the back that you can adjust the temperature up or down. Gives you nice flow of air in the back. But also, one of the things I really like now is everything lays down flat in the back, which is nice too. You can pop the seat down like that, and you have good access to the back. Power up, power down tailgate now is standard too, which is nice. There's some little things that they've changed. Like I say, everything lays down completely flat in the back now, so good room to store things in the back section here. The LED tail lights are standard, like I said, we were talking about before. Power up tailgate, power down. But nice room. In case you need to haul something, you have the space to do that. I like the ride, the drive, the power. Very powerful, 290 horsepower, so it's got good power, smooth, fun to drive, great in the mountains, that kind of thing. Go up the hills with no problem. But I also like the quietness of the ride. Now has triple door seal, so it's very quiet, very smooth. Noise canceling is standard, but it is definitely a nice ride and drive.